Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the City of Healing, where the city resides within. I hope everyone is doing beautiful this wonderful Thursday, foggy morning. And it was really foggy earlier. And I remember once I went for a walk when it was very, very cloudy. I couldn't see anything. But I decided, since I've basically taken this particular route probably hundreds of times, during my walking, I knew just walk, and I didn't see anything. And it was kind of eerie feeling, but it was still refreshing and calming and very, very eerie and quiet. But I did it anyway, and as the fog lifted, what I saw was something miraculous. I saw spider webs everywhere. It was sometime, I think last year during the fall, I believe. But anyway, I took a picture of them and I posted some of them on Facebook. Different sizes, different shapes, and it was just one of the most fantastical things I've ever experienced. It was beautiful, and I took a lot of pictures of beautiful spider webs. But anyway, what I wanted to come forth and talk about is spiritual baths, the caution of spiritual baths. And I shared a story in one of my deleted videos that I would like to go ahead and talk about again. It's the caution to having someone else make your spiritual bath, you know. And the reason I say that is because I met this very intuitive person. I mean, when you speak of people that have a gift of, without lack of a better word at this moment, psychic abilities, the ability to tell you about yourself and your ancestors, a very intuitive person that can read spirits and you intuitively was a real thing, and she told me that she did spiritual baths and what they would do, and I particularly wanted one just not for love, because I don't believe in love spells. That's very low vibrational thing to do, is to do love spells. I don't believe in that. But what I wanted to do was basically rid myself of the energy of the thought process I was thinking of a particular person. And this was about 2 years ago. And she said that spiritual baths, would help that, so I was going to try it. So I did. And this was out of town when we spoke of it, and I finally agreed to do it. And I talked with her and told her what I needed, whatever, and she said she would send it to me, and I, gave her, money exchange for it. And basically it was a ritual, basically. So I received it in the mail, and it was beautiful, it smelled delicious. It was just everything. I was so excited about doing it, but I only had to do it on a particular day. So this day came, and I was so excited. I took my shower, and then I prepared for my spiritual bath, and I put it in, and it was so beautiful, and it smelled so good. My candles and everything were in, and it was just a lovely experience. So I got into the tub, set my intentions, and of course talked to the water, because water holds energy. It's the highest frequency of energy, holds the most energy of anything, so you have to speak to your water if you're drinking it, if you're taking a shower with it, etc., etc. But anyway, I got into the bath, and I've had many other baths before, but not, a spiritual bath like this. Anyway, I got into it, got really comfortable. Then all of a sudden, I got this rush of energy, like, I think I was maybe sitting there for maybe 3 minutes, maybe, and all of a sudden I got this rush of energy starting at my foot all the way up to my head that gave me adrenaline that said it's sort of like there's a bear after you. I jumped out of that water so fast. Oh my goodness. I was like, what was that? It was definitely something in that water, in that spiritual bath. I don't know. But I got up out of that spiritual bath so fast. I was even scared to put my hands in it to let the water out. But I eventually did. But oh my goodness. But anyway, I talked with her about it briefly, but I didn't get any clear answer really as to what was going on. And I didn't get a chance to fully talk to her about it. But I don't know what that really meant. But the conclusion I came down to is that basically we can make our own spiritual baths. And, even though someone else's intentions are good, with making, your spiritual bath, you never know the energy exchange and what the package that holds the spiritual bath has to go through before it gets to you, because energy is everything. Energy is not destroyed, it's transferred, right? It's ongoing, and it could have been into different energy fields and experienced different things that was not positive. And oh wow, that was just the most surreal things I have ever experienced, especially as far as from water and a spiritual bath. But again, yes, we can do our own spiritual bath and set our intentions into our own, water and make it really work for us. At least, it's not being transported from somewhere else. It doesn't have anyone else's intentions into it. You're following your own instructions to a T. So basically, all you need is basically sea salt or Epsom salt, different herbs, spices. You can even use coconut milk. You can use honey, different types of oils, rosemary, rose oil, lemon, lavender, different things. And just study your oils and know what they do, and talk to your oils and your herbs and set intentions as to what you want them to do for you, and it works just as good. So that's my point, was to just say, caution to spiritual baths and who you take them from, because we really can make our own, really. And if you are going to get one, make sure you really know the person is not going to have to go through so many hands. Someone else could have, knew where this particular address was from that was coming to me, and could have set a different intention into it, or maybe it was something I was supposed to do. But anyway, I learned my lesson hard, because that was a very scary experience, and to have something come over you like that, like your heartbeat go 140 miles a minute, and you feel like there's a bear chasing you, but you look in the water and there's no bear. Is my point. But also, you want to make sure that what type of water you're using. If your water is filtered, make sure it doesn't have a lot of toxins in it, because we have to remember, different water have different toxins in them. You want to get filtered water, because you'll be soaking that up back into your skin. And just pay attention to that as well, because that's very important to know. And someone brought a good point, what if they don't have a tub? I just mentioned that you can also make your own concoction and make it into a scrub and rub it all over you and let it set in, and then you can take a shower. So you can do the same thing, set your intention into it, talk to the water while you are getting your shower, because like I said, water holds the greatest memory and frequency, and is very high vibrational, and you can talk to water and set your intention into it. I believe one time someone did a video of the response of water, and of you talking to it versus you not talking to it, and how the water would respond or look versus the one that you did not speak to. So anyway, I just wanted to come forth and share that little bit of information about encourage you to make your own spiritual baths. Set your intentions into your own oils and herbs and sea salt. And sea salt, basically, if I forgot to mention, draws out toxins and relaxes the skin, as well as bentonite clay and charcoal. And I like to put a lot of spirulina in my bath as well. So anyway, I just wanted to come forth and share that, and uh, be empowered to do your own magic and make your own things happen for yourself, because we all have that capability of doing so. Anyway, thanks for visiting the city. And also, if you can, catch you some rainwater and put it in your tubs, and or take a shower with it, and use the oils on your skin, and just talk to your oils again, talk to your herbs, and tell it what you want it to do, because we are magical beings. And magic, as I mentioned before, isn't necessarily the abracadabra. It's everything. It's just a word. It's a way to describe um, the things that we are capable of doing, but we have forgotten. Anyway, thanks for visiting the city, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Take care.